Alright, day 163. The next day. I'm getting kind of tired of making these videos, man. It doesn't really take me that much time to do these videos. I haven't done any video that's longer than like maybe 8 minutes max or something. Not even 10 minutes. So it doesn't take much time, but these videos suck because the point of these is to track my progress. So the fact that I haven't been making progress means I just make videos of stupid shit I've been doing all day. Like, okay, let's go. Yesterday, let's see, got up around 9, went and drove through traffic, all these accidents, and went and got one roll of house wrap, which took me forever to get up to West End and get, and then drove all through this crazy traffic, tried to detour, kept trying to detour, had to go the long way around, and then finally got that over to the guy, and then had to drive all the way like another hour opposite direction to go drop off some nails and some window tape and some caulking. And it's just, yeah, so I did all that. I did stuff and filled up my day. And then when I got done with work stuff, I went rock climbing, which was enjoyable. It's when I can't do volleyball, it's my balance, it's my something to look forward to in the day. Something I'm progressing at. There was this one weird orange route that had a lot of like standing on a volume and then kind of wiggling against the wall, and then have like a jump and then a weird grab on the outside of the volume. Couldn't get it. Kept getting close with my right hand on it, but couldn't hold my momentum until I finally put my foot against the wall to catch myself a little bit to slow my momentum down. And then I finally got it. It was cool because there was other guys, and then that were working on it. The guy before me got it. He did the foot thing. I was like, oh. And then, yeah, and I finally got it. And then it was a cool feeling because it's just like that community of, you know, everybody's like, yeah, right on, clapping and stuff. And it just felt good because I pushed through something I couldn't do. I didn't give up, even though I kept hitting my knuckle and it started bleeding. Even bled on the wall. Oh, let's try that again. Even bled on the wall a little bit. But I was like, oh, oops, sorry. And then a few more tries and I got it. But anyway, watched a lot of videos yesterday while I was driving around in traffic about this guy interviewing these, it's called Softboard Underbelly. And the ones I watched yesterday, there's anything from like prostitutes to heroin addicts to fentanyl addicts to a guy that ran a brothel to a guy that was a crack addict, functional crack addict. I guess functional, I don't know. He's a smart guy, made a lot of money, and then crack kind of slowly deteriorating his life. Another guy that did deteriorate his life, got up on the street doing some stuff that would be embarrassing to admit on camera that you've done as a man, as a straight heterosexual man. Anyway, so yeah, so it was just really putting things into perspective yesterday by watching these. You know, it's like these people went all the way to the street, to living on the street. And I realized if you take my family away, I could have been there. I could have easily been on the street. And it would have been really embarrassing to be on the street and then have a kid somewhere that, you know, you're trying to hide from. But you know, honestly, that's not too far-fetched from what I'm doing right now. I just do have family. I am avoiding the fact that I'm extremely embarrassed and frustrated and feel like, well, my son's better off without me. Wrestled with that since he was born. Not since he was born, but since Sarah took off with him, and pretty much was like, yeah, you're just worthless. We don't need you. But it's funny because you can absorb a day of slacking off and not getting things done. We have so many days and so many weeks in life that you could mess around, fuck off for a week. You could fuck around for a couple of years, still not really have any dramatic homeless on the street kind of settling situations. But after a while, man, you go, man, I'm 36 years old, and I can look back and I can say, okay, for 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, okay, I guess I am 36. Like, I can count back and think about all the years, all the stuff that I've done, but nothing has like progressed or led me to anything of a sense of pride or purpose in what I do. You know, I moved here with good intentions, and they have fallen to the wayside because of my laziness. My lack of self-worth sabotages any bit of progress I make because it scares me to be doing well. I don't know why. It's easier to maintain being a piece of shit, a lazy bum, than it is to risk actually doing something with my life. So, well, there's a real video. Oh yeah, and then I went home and watched Final Fantasy and ate Panda Express and then strawberry bluebell ice cream. A little bit of actual life mixed in with the little trivial details. But it's funny you go through waves of like saying you're gonna change and then you don't. Alright, oh, this time I'm gonna change. Alright, this time I'm gonna change. It's so frustrating, so exhausting. And then it gets to a point where you're just like, oh, fuck it, it's easier just to not even say that I'm gonna change. But then that has its own set of consequences, because then you get to like this, man, my life is not going well, and I know it's my fault, and I'm not even trying to change it. I'm just kind of like giving in, being submissive, submitting to what is. I feel like most of my life I've always been someone that thinks of what can be. But lately, I don't know. It's probably time to figure that out.